What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Sorry about the wind, it's windy today, but today's the only day I can film. But enough about the wind. Today's video is going to be on the Muddy Outfitter camera arm and the Manfrotto head. Alright, today's video is going to be a gear review on the Muddy Outfitter arm. This is the camera arm, mounts, and the arm, and also the Manfrotto head. This is the Manfrotto MVH502AH. I'll go over these here shortly for you guys, but I'm going to show you guys how I set up in the tree. This is my first year self-filming, so hoping that everything goes well. But if you guys have any suggestions about self-filming, leave in the comment section below. I'm always looking for suggestions for new things, and this year self-filming I know it's gonna be tough, but let's get to it. So the climber I use is the Summit Viper Elite SD. They don't make this model anymore. This is their self climber. Weighs in at 16 pounds, one of their lighter ones with a full bar in the front. Got the basic stirrups here, the strap for you to put your foot behind. I added some stabilizer straps in here. I'll show you guys how that works here in a bit. And on the back, I have some Molly straps. These make a world of difference when you're carrying into the woods. Super comfortable. Pretty sure a lot of you guys know how to set up a self climber. I'm not going to explain how to do that. I'm just going to set it up a foot off the ground, and then I'll set up the camera arm for you guys. So these are the 1-inch webbing nylon straps I bought. I just sewed them together. I bought some buckles, and basically when you get up in the tree, you're just going to cinch yourself down like that on both sides. And the tree stand it's pretty solid. Once you have your weight on the bottom here, the front will not move. You can use another strap back here if you'd like. Wrap around the tree. But let's get the camera arm set up and show you guys how my setup is going to be for this year. Alright, to mount this on the tree, it's pretty simple. I'm going to get a piece of paracord and make a loop up here. That way when I set it on the tree, I can put a hook on here and just set this on there. That way it doesn't fall. But what I like to do is I like to preset my ratchet strap. If you guys don't know how to use a ratchet strap, there's plenty of videos on YouTube on how to do that. Basically, this on here, like this, around the loop. That. And then you're going to pull this tight. Let's see if I can get this ready. Flat. And then going to start ratcheting. Until it's tight. Now the only downfall about this is that this is going to sit on your back. So there it is, nice and sturdy. You're going to take your camera arm, set it in like so. Now we're not done yet. If you guys look on top of here, there is a bubble leveler. This piece here turns this right here, adjusts the pitch, and then this here, these two little clips here adjust the left and right movement. So I will focus is closer in the middle. That Alright, and then to adjust the left and right, you just basically loosen these guys just a little bit. And just gonna turn it. So it'll work. There you go. Alright. So, after doing so, the bubble is right in the middle, and that way when you move the arm, it doesn't flop down. Alright, so I have it fully set up. I did end up moving the arm down about a good foot. The reason being is because when I had it up before, when I sat down, it was really high on me. And from what I've been reading on forums and people that have been self-filming, they say they would prefer it at waist level when they're sitting. I have a climber, so this bar is going to get in the way, unfortunately. I'm still going to probably have to work some things around that and see what I can do, but as far as right now, this is the setup. You still get in front of you while you're sitting down. You don't have to stand up while you're filming until, you know, a deer comes and you can grab your bow from behind you. You have your bow in your left hand, and then you can start filming with your right hand. I have to wrap this with some type of tape, that way when it swings around it doesn't make the noise. When I stand up, I still have enough room here for it to come around. And then in the back, if the deer's coming from behind me, I can go like this as well and get the shot from behind me. Again, like I mentioned, this is my first year self-filming, so I know there's going to be a lot of learning curves. I'm hoping this works out because hunting here starts September 18th. I'm also thinking of running a secondary camera up top here. I can get some type of mount, either a GoPro or another mirrorless camera. That way I have two views. I have the main camera here and the overview on top. But yep, that's the setup I have right here. I'm going to jump back to a quick overview on the Manfrotto head here. I know you guys have lots of questions on the fluid head. Now touch base on this Manfrotto head. It is one of the higher end heads. I believe it retails for like $170, but I picked it off of Facebook Market for pretty cheap. Again, this is the Manfrotto MVH502AH. It's pretty big for the size. It's made for full-size camera. The Canon M50 is a mirrorless camera, so it's a little smaller. So start from back here, you have the fluid head arm. It can be adjusted to whichever position you want. Loosening this knob, this will go up and down. This is the lock and unlock for the up and down movements, and then this is the fluid head control for the up and down. You have to play around with it with the camera on, that way there's weight on it and it can flow smoothly. Go to the front. This is the unlock and lock for the side-to-side movement, and then you have the fluid drag system right here. This head is super smooth. This is the first one I've ever gotten, but people say to get the Manfrotto just because it's really smooth and you get what you pay for, and people have been super happy with that, so that's what I went with. And for you to attach your camera, it's pretty simple. There is a lock and unlock device over here, so you're just going to do this all the way. And if you have a bigger camera, there's actually a ratcheting system. You can pull it out and tighten and loosen that way. On the back here, there's a button here. You push that, then it releases the base plate here. This actually comes with two of these, one with the bigger screw and the smaller screw. This one fits my camera, but I'll put it on and show you guys how it looks like. Alright, so this is how it is with the camera on. I don't have a zoom lens on here yet, but let's get the point here. Go all the way to the front, and all the way to the back, the house. The hot truck. Go all the way around the tree here with the guy. Super smooth. Again, you have to play with the fluid head here just to make sure everything is correct and everything's flowing smoothly, but again, I don't have a zoom lens, but this is, you guys get the picture here. I'm excited for this year. Season starts September 18th here in Wisconsin. Good luck to all you hunters. If you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button down below. Also the notification bell. I'm doing a giveaway of 2,000 subscribers. So keep a lookout for that. And until next time, be safe everyone.